We are playing Foundation. This is a alpha. We are at 0.47. As a version, I've probably had it for, I would say, 2 weeks to a month. They had a great sale in November with 50% off. Might have been not that much, might have been 33% off. Anyways, the price right now is 45 Canadian, which is $0 US. As you always know, the Canadian dollars in the blah. So just an update on my life here. I got in a crash, so that's why there hasn't been any streams and stuff like that. I wasn't allowed to look at screens and blah, 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 blah. So that's my life. If you have any questions, just feel free to post down below and I will answer them right away. So I've been playing this off and on, trying to get my strength back up kind of thing. And it is working. I love it. I love it a lot. I don't know if it's mountain or coastal. I think it's mountain. Mountain is what we shall go with. That has some pretty cool... well, might have been coastal. I don't know. There's certain ones that have really cool setups. Yeah. So this is a pretty cool map here. Has a river down the middle. I do not know. I played a couple plays ago, and if you're on this side of the river, you cannot get citizens. Right off the get-go, they kind of get stuck by the river. So, without building a bridge, which a bridge takes like 100, 200 wood. So it's like a big deal. So just basically deciding where we want to set off. We're gonna try on the left here because I just don't want it to have any issues. I find if I go up like this, then I can zoom out again and we can kind of get up a level, but I don't think there's any more starting areas. This is where it gets like crazy high. Yeah, we can't even zoom out anymore. And then we have the green screen of death. Ooh. The developers are just loving this, you know? He's breaking the game. He's terrible. He's a sinner. Yeah, so there's like 3 starting points over there, 4 starting points, and 3 over here. So, let's start right here. And I will get us into game so I'm not boring the crap out of you guys. Oh, that's hilarious. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. So it says, you need to build a villager center first. Crazy person. Okay, so village center is village center, just basically where we're going to start off. This is stone, this is food, and all that's wood. And we're gonna kind of make the center here-ish. And then we'll just clear out around it. So, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just trying to plan out like future. So I'm thinking putting the lumberjack and sawmill here. That'll cut all that down. Then we can buy this cube and it'll get us these trees. And we'll set up gathering, stone, etc., etc. Okay, so we want a lumber camp right away. Basically one of our first buildings. And then we want a gatherer's hut. I'm using control to spin stuff. Stone cutter. I can't remember where the actual entrance is on this. We'll just set it up like that. And then we'll do a well. Right, nice and close. Let's actually do the well on this side. And then we will go under monuments, which allow you to build markets. And you want a food market at first. And like I said, I have hours of experience playing this now, so I can kind of get us through. So that one you can keep on building upon, which is kind of cool. That's why it's a monument, you'll see. We don't have a sawmill and we don't have a warehouse yet. So let's do a warehouse. This is the edge of the map here, so this is most likely where our people are going to be coming from. Another trick is to drag your buildings as far across along here. So you don't have to take up space in your little cube. That's all you have at the start, you know? So you want to maximize space, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I believe that's the door there. Yeah. So I'm thinking about... Oh. I can place it without destroying any trees. Okay, so, and then we got Willabon, he's 24 male. We're gonna make them all builders, what I do. We got Harry, we got Hans, we got Maria. They're all in their 24 of age. Oh, there's 23. I'm just gonna butcher that. Rupert. And Madre. We have Madre here, the youngest, at age 18. So, see, we automatically have 2 that aren't going to be builders. I'm going to triple time this so we can get as much as we can into the stream at once. And what I'll do is Marjorie and Oat will be one of our first workers to whatever is first built, basically. Okay, gathering hunt is done, so we can start foraging. And lumber camp is done, so we're going to start wood cutting. And I'll just let the game automatically show no extraction. So this is the big difference with this game, is that you kind of just paint the landscape, and that's where your city will build. So you'll see, I'll get a residential and I'll be able to paint. But right now we just have extraction. So I'm actually going to go like this and buffer out around our town a bit. I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't do that at the start. I've kind of changed my style over time already. Okay, market is available, so let's put Rupert. Unless he's still building, I don't think he is though. He's a market tender now. And you have to actually assign, so you could be sitting there forever and not making any money and wondering why. And you want to assign him to making food right away. Stone cutter is done. So let's make 1 stone cutter. And then basically 1 of each for now. So I'm going to make 1 more forager and 1 more woodcutter. And then the 2 builders are the guys that we're going to just keep forever, basically. So now he has stock, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So we've made 40 bucks and we sold out. But that will keep our people happy because now food is being supplied to them. And then there's just multiple steps of society. Your houses will upgrade, stuff like that. So first one is going to be sheep's. Oh, our stone cutter cannot find anything to extract. And same with our forager. Being distracted. So that was cool. I wonder where he got the 10 berries from. It was probably from people's pockets. He was like, give me your berries. I'm gonna take these berries and sell them back to you for a profit. That would be ridiculous. So yeah, just having fun. Yeah, so sheep and clothing will be our next step. And then from there, we need to get our food up and running. And we also need this to be done. Stone. I'm gonna just put 1 more stone guy on it because we need, the issue is we're trying to build a well at the same time. But I want to make water, basically. Want to get the water up and going for my citizens so they can drink. Drink that fresh water. That's the one thing the game doesn't have yet is, like, ale. But yeah, the graphics and, like, the situations you can make are basically quite beautiful, you know? Be a little creeper. Look on my guys. They look creepy as oh heck. But that's okay. Because like I said, you're usually playing out like this. Especially later game. The highest I've gotten, I think, is closing on 200 citizens. So right now we're at 8. So it can get pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, stone is holding us back right now. We're 1 more away from there, and 3 more over there. And then once that's built, we need to start concentrating on this over here, which is 15 planks. And I believe we need 20 planks to open up our first trade route too. So yeah, so quite pretty. And like I said, we can put future plans of like putting a church on here or a castle or something. Just go from there. Just looking at the lay of the land. And we could go that way instead. We could move up or we could move down. Ooh. Iron. So that iron we'll need for later game. That's the other thing, you get a choke point of not having... and as you can see, their levels go up. But not having any tools. So tools are a big thing. And you need to actually trade for them for, like, majority of the game. I wouldn't say majority, but at least an hour or 2 into the game. There we go. It says unlock trade route to get tools, basically. We are at 10 tools right now, so we have to be careful. Residential zone. Yay! Oh, the king is here. The kingdom is recognizing your efforts in establishing your settlement. I am but your humble servant. So we got +4 to military, +4 to working. And I'll show you how that works. So I just press spacebar to pause it. I'm just seeing... Oh, we need to expand our extraction zone. I want to clear this out because I'm going to put some houses there. We could do 2 or 3 here. We'll see. And you just make the zone, and then they randomly place it down, which is kind of cool. They just, like, choose, yay, 2 new villagers are on their way. And because we're so close to the border, they shouldn't be coming that far. Oh, there they are. So they started over here somewhere. You can kind of see the path. Whoa, what the heck? Huh, looks like they start way out in the bush. We'll have to see. I always thought they came from the edge of the map. Learn something new every day. Okay, so it looks like 2 houses are getting built already. I'm going to do 1 as a builder, so we have 2 builders, and 1 as a woodcutter. And I might change my mind later on too, because you can change the jobs back and forth, which is kind of nice. So yeah, see, this is getting cut down already. So I'm going to start putting residential in there also. Because, see, the greener it is, the closer they want to get to it, and the better you can upgrade your houses, basically. And here, I want to put houses here because it's going to be close to the foraging for food, and that. So they just have to walk a lot less area-wise, you know? And you can put houses out here, for example, but people just don't do it. Again, it's just choice. So I see they're already placing 1 house there. And he's just trying to get as close as he can to the perfect greenness. So that one will probably upgrade first. So I'm going to just paint this whole area. Looks like they're putting in 2 at the very least. I'm going to expand the extraction also. And they will automatically just take whatever's closest. So right now they're going to smash all the trees down around the lumber camp, which will give us an excess of trees that we need because each house takes 10 wood. So yeah, here we can actually start optimizing. So now that we know that Cunic and Rupert are this close, we can make them stone cutters if they're not already. So one is a stone cutter, and Rupert is the market guy. So that's not too far for him. And then we have Oat and Marjorie. Oat's probably going the furthest distance with going to the woodcutter, and Marjorie's a forger. So again, like I said, you can just optimize. There we go, we got a 3rd house going in. And we have 2 more villagers coming, which is excellent. So now I won't have to change my layout I have, because we should have enough to survive. Okay. Oh, I'm just bringing you guys up a bit. Moving my mic around. Okay. So reforestation is now available. I actually don't really use it. I guess that's not true. I do use it occasionally. So I just rather clear the area because I need to maximize the space, especially around your main hub. Because as you add more markets to this space, it will get bigger and bigger. So we got 2 people just standing there. We got Stephen and Barbara. I'm going to continue maximizing the wood. I think that's it for wood. Yeah, we're at 3. And let's put another... Just a forger, I guess. Oh, we have our transportation done here. So we could potentially put a person there, but... Yeah, we need 20, and we have 20. Excellent. So let's do that. We accomplished it. We got 1 free territory. I want tools. And go under trade. Yeah, trade. I like putting it out in the center so I can see it easily. Trading resources. We want... 10. Until we have reached that value. Yeah. So right now we're at 10, so that's okay. And we should be okay for waiting till the next 2 people come. And then we can go under happiness, and later on we'll actually get a breakdown of that. Right now we're not. But we're at 5, so that would cover 10 people, so we still need 1 more house. Okay. Let's see if we can get 1 more house up there. There we go. And what we can do is start making sure that people aren't traveling crazy amounts. So Willard is a builder, and Harry a carpenter. That's excellent. Victoria and Walter. Victoria woodcutter, and Walter builder. Builders are a little bit different because they travel everywhere, so it's kind of hard to place them optimized. And then we have Hans and Maria. Hans and Maria, excellent. So that area seems to be going well. Okay. I'm actually going to get them to extract this first before they do that forest over there. Oh yeah, and we have a free thing, so let's see. If I buy territory, Yeah, see, that's kind of all on a hill. And this has, like, double forest, so I could kill that forest beside it, and then potentially go up there and make a second logging camp, so they don't travel as far. But that gets me closer to iron. Do I have... Okay, I should start building that sheep and all that too. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna buy here and then I'm gonna buy up here because this one's nice and empty. That would be perfect for farming. So I'm gonna buy like that. And then I'm gonna start building our... I'm tempted to build 2 of these. Like that. And then a weaver's hut. We still have 200 bucks. So if we go kind of like that, and then it'll be kind of all together, which is nice. Oh yeah, we need we need a church most likely to bring our people to the next level. Let's do it over here on this point. I'm gonna put 2 cores together basically. Oh, that's kind of cool because it overlaps the next area. Let's do stairs. There's other doors. I can try. There we go. That might work. I just don't want to be looking absolutely horrible. Yeah, see, that looks horrible. Let's try that. And then we just say start. So right now it needs 45 planks and 15 tools. It's going to give us 2.4 to our church. And that's about it for now. And we haven't even touched on that. So over here, we have labor. So we can unlock Lord's Manor. So let's do that. And then there's fisherman huts, which we might actually be able to use. Yeah, we do have water on this map. So we'll leave that. Yeah, should be fine spending it on that. And then over for military, we have wooden keep and wooden walls. So we're going to do the wooden keep. And then on... Oh, there we go. We are allowing you to establish an outpost on your territory. Thus, we'll be able to participate in military campaigns for your liege. It's a privilege. Don't forget about it. Tell His Majesty I will comply with his royal request. There are no other priorities at the moment. So we will do... Ooh, we got 50 wine. Do the royal request. You don't need wine until way later, so that's kind of nice. And we'll like build it up here because it'd be kind of cool on the mountain. That was kind of my idea with the church over here. It'll look pretty cool in the foreground. So like when we're down like here, you can see like our village expanding and then a church up on the hill. It'll look pretty. Okay. We can still not see what our people require. Let's see if that would do it. The other option is to, to build this out. Yeah. Let's pause that. And then you can right click to erase if you want to make sure that they don't grow. Then we're going to actually go out here. It's red now, but in the future it might become more greener. Probably not, but now that I think about it, because the market's going to expand this way, so this is going to become more greener over time. And then we have this huge area to be produced also. Oh, we must have closed our population list. So we have 2 unemployed right now. I think our woodcutter is maxed out. Yeah. And our carpenter is doing a good job. We have 60 in the forge. Jeez. We're actually doing pretty good. We need to upgrade our people. So right now we have 14 serfs. And I think the next one is a citizen. Wait, it might even tell us. Commoner. Yeah. Yeah, commoner is what we need, and then it goes to citizen after that, I believe. Okay. So let's actually just get like a huge amount of stone going. And then we will switch them over to here for later on. Because this is a 1-person job. These 2 sheep farms, 1 person each. Weaver will take 2 people, and the tailor will take 1. So I need 4 new people. And technically, we have 2 new people already. Because usually you don't need this much stone. But it would be good to have a surplus. So, if we give 30 food, we will, in the next 60 days, get a 10-thing reward. And you can do it for the king, the church, the people, or I'm keeping it all for myself. We're going to actually do it for the people. And I'm actually going to take a stonecutter off. I'm going to make him a transporter. And we are also going in here to berries. Okay. So it's come together, guys. Our lovely place on the hill. Look at it. Look at it. Slowly deforestation of the entire map. Tree lovers. How dare you, tree lovers. Okay. So that actually looks like it might get done before. No, still waiting on 10 planks. And we might need more... Oh, builders. I was thinking maybe the church was taking up too much work, but it doesn't even look like a builder's gotten there yet. Because I built this out like crazy. Probably too much for our 2 little workers. Yeah, we got 2. But yeah, you're gonna need stone later, both, ooh, we're already at 30. So I'm gonna push that guy, good to go. And we're just gonna refuse any more of those. And Virginia, I'm gonna actually throw her over to a builder, just to get this done. Okay. So that gives us 10 points to spend on future stuff. So we got Stone Manor, new parts. Oh, okay. So that one's saying treasurer, bailiff, and tax office. Just more money, sire. These need to be prioritized. Because the tailor, we are still away on the tailor. Oh, that crap. We're going to have overlap. Hopefully the guy will be able to get there. I'm a little worried about that, but... bat. We got lots of bat going on. So we're going to make him a shepherd. Crap. Does not look like it's going to work. No. There we go. Crap. That sucks. Because I don't know if I'm going to get those resources back. I usually rarely have to do that. If I go like this. Okay. Oh, and this one might be no good either. See how it's flaking out. So we're just gonna bump it back a little bit. Extraction zone, no good for woodcutters. So we have cut the forest down. They're just finishing those two off. And we're gonna carry on over here, because this is gonna be all residential later on. And then we can actually clean it up if you want to. That's more just, you know, peace of mind. It's not really a high priority, you know? But yeah, see, our residential is all clear now, so we can expand into this territory. Make it look pretty. So we got 2 more houses going in. We're at 72 happiness, not the best. But once the church is up and going, I think we get an idea of what our people are complaining about, basically. It showed a guy trading all by himself. I saw a guy with a box. Weird. Let's pause. Wants to buy, wants to sell. Cool. So the traders come to us. That's good to know. Let's see what happens. We should put like a arch there. Make it look like a town portal. I'm hilarious. Okay, we're still waiting on getting this big beauty up and going. And once the builders are freed up, they actually they'll work together to take this church down. So it's just they're trying to get the housing in, which is fine with me because it'll make everybody happy. But what we're waiting for is to bring our citizens up in quality of life to a commoner. And that will unlock us 2 stonecutters. Or that's what I always do. I build 2 stonecutters. And that will give us the ability to I'm just gonna assign this person to give us the ability to make smooth rocks, which is what we need over here. See, so we need 5 polished stone. And like, I didn't know what I was doing the first couple times, and there's like certain things like that you have no idea. You're like, why are they not building? Live and learn though. So here, I could potentially make a forest place here and reforest this area so they don't have to go as far. The church has noticed your dedication and holds you in higher regard. So we just got +10 to the church. And happiness is less impacted by 10%. Excellent. So my people are more happy. So the church is up and going. So now we should start seeing some upgrading, and a house is upgrading. A house is upgrading. Which house? So it needs 10 planks and 2 of those. Huh. Good to know. I don't think I ever looked at like level 2. I know level 3 needs stone. That's why I kept giving extra stone. Okay, we got 2 extras. This is still not built. It's the wood that's the issue. I'm thinking about putting just an extra wood guy up here, and then it's already built kind of thing. Like so. And then we can have 3 up there. How's our food? 88. So we're doing awesome on food. You just gotta watch that every so often. You have to build like another forager to get the job done. We should also watch our residential. Oh, our needs are still not up. Maybe it's the first time we have a commoner. There we go. So we just got a commoner. No, still hasn't changed. Weird. Okay, so we need stonemason. And we are out of moolah. That's about to change, so this is hilarious. Oh. Looks horrendous. Okay. So what I usually do is I pause to make sure I have enough money. And there I actually had 24 bucks, but it still allowed me to build. We just built another sheep, so let's spawn some sheep. And we're already up to 10 on there. We need that stone cutter built as soon as possible. And he needs cloth. Ha! That was good to know. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. So you gotta make sure that your sheep is somewhat up and operational. Because I think you use your 5 cloth here to supply the market. And once we can start making shirts, then we can start making... There we go. 4 people are lacking houses. So we need to expand our residential. I'm gonna keep going this way here. Because this is where some jobs are gonna be over the next little bit. There we go. And we got 3 unemployed people right now. It's always hard to click on some stuff. So I'm going to prioritize that. So that means they do that above all else, basically. We just need the stone to start making tailor, and then the tailor can start selling, and we can make some good money. Lamer, yo, this game looks cool. Yes, it does. It's actually quite gorgeous. Like it's, I don't know. It's like cartoony, but at the same time, it's crazy good looking. And then like over here, if we ever expand this far, you can like build a bridge across and everything, and then it looks even cooler. It's pretty cool. It's just, like I said, it's impossible to start over here because it costs so much to build a bridge. Okay, lumber camp available. So we could give our 3 people up here. What? Why is someone working up there? Ah, I must have had 4 woodcutters and didn't know. Weird. So for that, you just go like this, just to make sure that they don't have to travel so far. And then that'll help with our plank production because these guys basically will have a very good supply of wood going on. Yeah, I want them to clear this forest first. Does it have enemies? No enemies currently, but we can get up to weaponsmith capabilities, soldiers, forts, castles. So I'm assuming it's just on its way. And we can send our soldiers out on missions to actually achieve stuff, so... Okay, so I got 1 there. How much money we got? 60 bucks. It's not bad. I'm gonna make another stonemason because stonemasons actually become part of our income sources. It's something we can sell. So... For now, it's okay, but in the next little bit, it's going to become important. And this place is just going to keep making cloth like crazy until our tailor here is up and going. So right now, they're at 0.5 stone. But we have stone coming, so we're at 9. I'm just hoping that they can process on the hill. Yep, it's processing. Good. I just didn't know if I like ruined it by putting it up there. And we are at 8 of 40 for faithful people. So you can expand on your churches, your markets, all monument things. So this is fish. We have no fish production, so I'm just going to say I'm keeping it all so we don't get any penalties. And as you can see, like I said, the game can be huge. And you just start buying up territories like crazy. So... And yeah, our... initial goals right now are reach a weekly profit of 500 bucks and create a wooden keep. How close are we going on here? 3 of 5. And someone's bringing the extra 2 right now. So it's just a matter of time. That'll be up and going. We have a new house here. Carla or Rudolph? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Just in time. Rudolph, you're going to become our tailor. So you can also set up jobs before the building is done. Just so the guy is as close as possible. So basically, he needs to go get food and religion and then come back. So it's kind of... But what we'll do is we'll potentially, if we expand this way, we'll put another church over here so he doesn't have to go so far. And then you can also make new towns and like hubs in different areas. Okay. And these are level 2 houses down here. So they're the ones with the wood on the side, and I believe they have a wash basin, yeah, out back. And then level 3 are basically stone, and you'll see. Okay, so we have 2 stonemasons going on right now. And what we're gonna do is bring it over here. And we're gonna pick smooth stone. And then we're going to say trade. Trade resources. Smooth stone. Sell anything above 0. Because we do not care about trade stone. And you really don't use it at all. At all in this game, which is kind of weird. Okay. We already have the one tailor. Oh my god, he's made 14 shirts already. So, we need to go... Actually, you don't need to go through there. You need to click on the market. And then you go edit. And you can add a goods to it. Pretty cool, eh? So then it just connects. And then you can use control to spin it around and stuff like that. I'm going to put it on this side. And I'm going to say start construction. I wonder if you could actually disconnect there. It seemed like there was a new option. It said T to disconnect or something. Because that would be kind of cool. Right now, they're all very connected and close together. And you'll also see that our residential expanded quite a bit just by getting level 2, or basically a second part to our market. So it becomes more and more better location. We're about half and half with our serfs. Now we need to start concentrating on wheat. That kind of sucks. I want to buy this region, so let's plan this out a little bit. I'm going to pause it. Our market's already done. Are we... Yep, we got some more people, so I'm going to assign our new person, and I'm going to get them to sell shirts. That should get us pretty rich fast. I'm going to put our wheat guy as much as we can. Across the way. And then I want, not a bakery, a windmill up here. Like on the hill? That'd be kind of cool. Because it's high enough up that we could have like 2 or 3. And then the wheat's nice and close. And then we'll have bakeries behind them. Yeah! So now we can click on this. He has nothing so far, but he's probably hauling in a buttload of shirts. Yeah, it's already down to 2, so that means he's taken 12 or 14. So there we go. We just got 20 shirts, and they sell for 10 bucks a pop. Look at the money pouring in. And I don't know if that evolves us to the next level or not for citizens. So it might be bread, and usually when they start complaining, I like, I'll just watch this, and when they start complaining, I'll just start buying bread for the in-between, basically. House is upgrading. So, that is getting done. So, let's do a windmill. And we'll try to get it as close as possible. And then we'll just surround the area with wheat for now, because we can't go that way until we get 500 bucks. Yeah, this might be a crunch. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how much money I make. So he has quite a bit. Well, he's still doing good. It's not like he's super behind. And I find 2 sheep to 1 is way better now. It's like my new thing. I'm actually going to assign 1 more. So we have Anna and Edith. Yeah, so you can see desirability, low, high, whatever. Oh yeah, we need workers. Okay. We still have enough. So I'm going to set up 2 farmers. I'm also thinking of maybe some residential up here. Oh, I guess we needed residential space. Built it right away. Weird. I guess people are so happy they just don't care. So we have Hendrik and Richard and Edith and Dominic. I think Edith was the one that just went in here. Yeah. So we're going to assign 2 farmers to them. And this is also cool, like the residential. They just basically go butt wild and farm wherever they can. So you just let them go to town, and woodcutters have ran out of extraction zone. Okay. Oh, I think I have a sneeze coming, so just a heads up. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't break your eardrums. If we do make our bakeries up here, it'll be quite a bit. We'll have to see. Where's our residential? Yeah. With 1 more, that might become good land. I don't know. I'm half and half. And there we go. They're putting out the crop. So cool. Oh, this is just going home. Okay, 2 more people have joined our thing. They're not on the list yet. Oh, there they are. They have to go to the city center first, because we'll report in. And now we have 2 more people. Which is good, because, like I said, as we build this area up here, it'll allow us to basically have the people super close. I'm going to put these guys as Martin and Julian as our mill workers. And we got to watch our money. Holy moly, 36 shirts. Yeah, there's a certain point where you got so many shirts that it doesn't matter. I just want to see. Okay, we are a huge surplus of stone, so I think we do need a person to drag the stone over. So I'm assigning 1 person as a transporter, at least for now. And then we have Martin as our miller. Yeah, he doesn't need water, so whenever we decide, or wherever we decide, to put our mill, or our bakeries, we'll get the people to... you need to put a well beside it so they can use the water. 93% happiness. Doing a good job, people. Let's do this. It's kind of cool that our city kind of went that way instead. A little bit. It's different. But yeah, this all in here will become like a huge residential district because it's all like dense green right now. And then, like I said, if we buy this sector... Oh, we have lots and lots of money. So, let's actually buy this instead of building the bakery. Just so we can expand that way at the same time. Okay, so we have that. There's nothing harvested yet, so that's why the mill's not working. Now I can put the bakery here. Yeah, let's do that. So we made like major profit. Oh, I know why. It was because we've started selling the stone. Yeah. And we can sell shirts and stuff later too. We just have to get there, you know? So woodcutter says their extraction zone is nothing. There's still that one tree there. And then this big forest up here. And let's actually put a forester back in. Usually I don't use them, but just to show them off. We can put them like right at the edge of town here, or on the edge of the path, and then we'll put in a reforestation over here. Actually, yeah, we'll bring it right in close. Like the base of those trees. And then we'll bring it up here. And we'll see how our stuff is going. Do we have even 2 carpenters yet? Nope. That's hilarious. We're doing that well for planks. Okay. How's our stone cutters also? I don't care about Sigmund. We're only at 2, so we can expand that also. There we go, up to 13 in wheat, and our mill is up and operational. Our forester is Florence, which is hopefully one of these guys. Nope. Where did your house go? I wonder if there is no house. Residential? No, that's a big enough area. Weird. Is that big enough for you? 230 bucks already again. We're doing well. So we're going to establish our bakery. Oh, we need 300 bucks. They want bread. I'm keeping it all for myself because our bread is not up in production yet. Even though they'll probably give us 60 days for it. Go like that and put the bakery right beside the... Okay, we got 2 more citizens, which is excellent. Actually, I don't think I need much more people up here. I'm gonna put them more closer to town. So I'm gonna go like this. And I always kind of build on the outskirts and then I kind of infill later on, which is a little weird, but you just live with it. So I'm gonna add another food market. So now that should automatically boom our area up. Yeah. So they're right on the cusp, so that's good. And like I said, we're going to start selling bread. Rose and a beet. It's funny, you actually get to the point where you've scrambled the engine so much that there's no more names to work with. So... Okay. We still have... one person lacking goods, so there's probably someone that wants bread. So that's the biggest issue. And this one here, we have to be careful because we're waiting on tools. Okay. Oh, and we're low on food. See, that's why you need to stay on top of that, because you're just not paying attention for the food, because it's just not that big of a deal. And that might be why they were complaining too. There's maybe not enough berries. Okay. So we're hoping this trader will bring in 10 tools. Yes. And these kind of buildings you can actually deconstruct and kind of like move over here if they like lose their usefulness. But with our forester, this person right here, this will actually get more and more efficient because I'm bringing the forest back to them basically. Okay, there we go. That's almost done. Dang it. Because I used all the forgers on the... Vet and Catherine. Catherine, you are becoming a baker. Oh, and I need to build a well, right? I just want to make sure. Okay, it seems like she can fit in there. Well. Two more villagers are coming. Yeah, and then this here we can get a little bit cleaner with this. And then we could put another wheat farm up here in the trees because it's the red. Can't afford $100. We're poor. Oh, we should probably open up our market and start selling our bread. Well, that'll give us a big boost in money. So Baptiste is now selling bread. $28 stored up and 9 hay, and we're very close to our next hay bundle anyways. So I like how the hay grows around the roads, like the roads actually flatten it down kind of thing. It's ungrowable on it. Okay, we're up to 36 people here, guys. Thanks for coming by. Hope you guys are enjoying. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As always, press that follow button on whatever device you are watching. So we are upgrading our house for the very first time. So it does take 10 planks and 10 rocks and 5 tools. Holy moly. Our money is actually doing really well. Maybe we'll expand yet again. Maybe this way this time. I do not know. Potentially up here too. And that might be where I make the Lord's Manor and stuff like that. Yeah. 49. 47. So I guess that we can say that people can't complain they don't have enough clothes to wear. Coming together. Okay. Officially over the 1 hour mark, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 hours or not. We'll see. I'm a little bit tired, but like I said, got in a freaking car crash, man. Let's see. One person is lacking a house, even with that one house to come. That should be enough space. Again, it's probably just people don't want to live out there. Too bad. Okay, so we got 11 there. So basically, we'll just line those people up, and if this seems like it's getting overloaded and these guys have a whole bunch load of wheat stocked up, we'll build another windmill or two up on the hill, because it kind of looks cool. Looks cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And I wanted to make sure that our farmer's field, yeah. Just so they don't have to walk for going crazy. Yeah. And this is kind of nice because it looks like we're going to have 2 crops at once. Because this other one is ready to be harvested. And I think they can work off the same fields. They can work together. So it looks like people can carry 10 at a time. Oh, 479, 491, 500. Pause the game. How far are we from... Because we could build a whole new city down here. Try something new. 20 commoners. 12 commoners. Yeah, let's start expanding in that general direction. So if I go with territory, yeah, see, that gets me to the base of the hill. And then one more to get in there. And then I could put some residential and stuff down there. And like a wood and a carpentry and get the whole 9 yards going. And then there's food over here too, which would probably help them out. Wood and stone. Could really blow this area out. Like build a new hub here and then have farming, food, stone, fishing. This could be an epic new area. So let's churn territory off. Okay, what do you need? I want 30 berries. Yeah, let's do for the people. Did I? Oh. No, I need 20. Jesus. For the next one. I'm only at 6 right now. Let's put the Lord's Manor over here, and we'll put a base here, a military base. But we'll have to concentrate on one first. So let's do Lord's Manor. We're gonna do a core like this, and a door like so, and then a whole bunch of treasuries, because the treasuries actually expand our money. I think in this phase it's $100 each, so if we can get it up to 1,000. So let's do that. Another treasury there, so we got 2 on either side. And then let's put a treasury back here. Oh. We'll make it a tall treasury. Tall treasury! Tall treasury, my lord. So it kind of looks like a semi-church stronghold thingy. 270 wood. Holy crap, we have 92 available wood. So I'm gonna build another up here. I'm going to build a sawmill. Okay. And that's going to give us 11, so that'll get us to 17, basically. And as we expand on our market, that also gives us points. Right now, it's worth 6. And with the more treasury, it'll expand our limit. Right now, we're at 500, so... Oh, we need stone, yeah. Okay. Building our first swav towards perfect land. Spoiled rotten. Let's see if they can build a house there. Okay. And I'll also just do this area here. Okay. Cool. We got kind of like a circle going on. $53 of 265 planks. So yeah, because they're, like I said, monument status, you do like crazy stuff, you know? Okay. Might also be worth doing a few more builders because our population has expanded so much. Closing in on 50 people, guys. 50 people! We haven't had a collapse yet. It happens. See, we're making so much money now. Now we can start basically planning this out a little bit better. So we can buy another one down there. I'm thinking about another baker's place. 33. 25, 6. And a windmill, possibly. Maybe even a windmill right here. Just to be super close. But it doesn't look as cool. I'm half and half between efficiency and coolness. Oh, that's not a bad idea, like, slightly back. Citizen status! Someone has become our first citizen. So each time you do that, you're unlocking new buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it for now, and we need to get up to 300 bucks before we can make the next. Let's maximize our stone, just because we're getting into that stage where we'll be upgrading our houses now to stone houses. I don't think I've ever made it to level 4, if there is such a thing. And that's the other thing, it kind of distracts your builders when you're building something like this. Like, I could pause it and let them build up the rest, I don't know. No, I'm at 95% happiness, so... One person is lacking Jeebus. 40 of... Yeah, it's because that's only 40. Like I said, we could do a church over here. I think that's not a bad idea, because... we're gonna make a village down there, you know? But that's just gonna cost us even more now. Oh, because the wood, you know? And I could change it up to, I can make it a dark design. We'll go with a B. Yeah, I just want to, we can diversify too on the design. So you can do something like that. You can do door A. Like that. And then just say start. It's going to be even more planks needed. More planks needed, sire. Prioritize that sawmill. We need the planks. So we're still making... Oh, we're at 500 bucks again. I just need to pay attention for that because basically if you miss it, miss it. I'm kind of half and half of expanding this area here because we are going to be needing jobs down there. So I'm just going to let this fill in like crazy, and that'll be our next big residential district. Okay. Territories. Let's buy the food. And then that'll be it for now. Still like 200 out. Yeah, 86 wood there. Massive stockpile of wood. Okay, I'm thinking of expanding my market quite a bit. So I'm going to put a food on either side. Yeah, this is it up. I just want to make sure. So I'm going to put a food there and a food here. and say start construction. And that's going to green up this area even more. Yeah. And here I'm going basically to make another berry and another bread and see what happens. I don't think I've ever done it before, so I don't see why not. This is where the population is. How many shirts we got? 89. Could even add another shirt place. Okay. Four people lacking houses. Okay, there's our berries, so I'm going to send those off. We're back up in money again, but this time I'm going to make a bakery again. How are these guys doing? 73 and 80. So it's not like we're having any issues for shirts, which is quite nice. Let's actually expand our trade routes. So we can do 20 food. Okay. Doesn't look like anybody started on the other church yet, which is fine. So it slowly dwindles down, so we only need 120 in total now, so... none for you because we don't have access to fish. Slowly dwindling through our wood supply. Okay. We've actually done a pretty balanced game so far. You guys haven't even seen me go below 50. When you go below 50, it's just like any other game. You start losing citizens. And usually that comes when there's a big upset on what they require. So, like, people are starting to complain about a church, and as the population gets bigger, that'll have to become more and more of an issue. Hmm, 120 or 45. Half and half between making that more of a higher priority, finishing off one of these. I don't really need money right now, so I could higher prioritize the church, because people are complaining that there is no church, so... Oof, I don't know what happened there. We're closing in on 500 and dropped right down to 300. Probably had some maintenance to do. Because every building and, like, societal thing needs, So I added 2 more builders. Just don't know why. Oh, it's because one of them I set as high priority. Yep. How we doing over here? And they got like houses to come, basically. I think there was another button here too. Yeah, workplace list. So we have 1 transportation. We could give 1 more farmer and 2 more millers. Yeah, we don't even have that other mill going. And that kind of gives us an idea of what's empty and what's not, you know? Now, those millers aren't going to be the best because they have to travel so far, but it's just something we're going to have to live with, basically. Okay, some of these houses are getting built, so that'll... And our markets. We need 2 more people for... Oh! And we got money. I'm gonna buy this one, I think, because just in case our city needs to expand. Meh. Yeah, let's do that. And then we have access to water and we can bring fish in. Because I still have pretty decent area to expand here. With houses and stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cancel. Cancel! Okay. So with that, guys, we're going to call it an episode here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe as always. Press that follow button on whatever you may be watching. We are going to come back to this. I really, really like this game, so we're just going to keep on expanding on this world. So again, thanks for coming by, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye for now.